Hey there, and thanks for joining us at the Discraft Great Lakes Open. My name's Pixie Cannon, and I'm joined here with my good friend Rebecca Cox.
That's right, I'm Rebecca Cox from Cincinnati, Ohio. So we're just going to get right into the action today.
Oh yeah. Toboggan's been a fantastic course. This is hole number 1, par 3. 477-foot hole. Ragna got a little more left than what she wanted.
Yeah, this hole doesn't play as long as it looks because of the elevation is so drastic.
Sarah really pumped a big one up there on this one.
Yeah, if you want to get close to the basket, you kind of have to hug that tree line a little closer than you think. A lot of people end up in that big field on the left because it's just kind of deceiving from the tee pad.
I'm throwing my ESP machete right there, and I clipped that little tree limb. I got a little nervous out there and ended up a little bit more right than I wanted to be.
It wasn't a bad out from where you were, though.
Yeah, there were some picnic tables that were like, you know, right at my chest level.
Tables over there.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to find them. I did. That was a great upshot.
Ooh, here's Sarah with the backhand.
Yeah, she threw a lot of those today, and they were looking really, really good. There we go.
Look like
Thanks. If I would have got it a little higher, I think it would have ran at it a little more, but, you know, I'm just dropping that for. I thought she had that from where I was standing over there. In there, easy breezy for Sarah. Yeah, being on the video footage for the first time, I got a little bit nervous out there. And bam, hole 1 is in the books. Yeah, it's a really, really great starting hole.
Yeah. Hole 2, it's 435 from the women's tee, par 5. You kind of just want to stay in the middle. It's a tough angle from the tee pad. It's just like a straight uphill hyzer shot. And being on either side isn't detrimental, but the footing can get pretty weird. So staying in the middle is kind of where you want to be.
In practicing, I threw one way left, and it was like the toughest shot I ever had in my life. So I made sure here definitely not to do that.
Yeah. Well, you put yourself right in the middle. That's
yeah, I even threw it a little bit shorter just to make sure I wouldn't go on that right side either.
It doesn't look as steep on camera.
It really doesn't.
This hill is so steep. It's so hard to get distance on it.
It really is. I threw a glide right there, and you would think it would flip right over.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, she put a lot of power on that.
She did. That was a really great shot. She's got herself up there for a eagle look. Another great shot from Sarah.
So they both might have eagle looks in there.
Yep, they really do. Yeah, the green up there is pretty sweet. It's nice and flat. Oh, almost threw it in.
Oh.
It hit off the little bottom part. Forgot I did that until just now. That was a good bid.
Yeah, that was a good run at it.
Whew. Another good bid.
Good ones at it.
Yeah.
You'd be tapping birdie though.
Mm-hmm, for sure. And I mean, to have an eagle look at that,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Hashtag goals. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this basket isn't incredibly elevated either. It's not like
No,
crazy.
It's not out of control. I really liked how the levels of the elevated baskets, they're really great. Nothing too drastic. And Krystal was a really, really nice girl. She was a lot of fun to play with. I feel like I'm supposed to be quiet for them to putt, you know?
Yeah.
Yep, so we all got birdies on that one. This one, you definitely do not want to go right. It's like anything is okay, but right.
Yeah, everything, even in the tall grass, I would take over being in the woods on the right side.
Yeah, 590-foot par 4. It looks like 700 feet from the tee box, honestly.
Yeah. And you're throwing as hard as you can, and you're getting it to about where she just landed.
Yeah, and that was a crush by Ragna.
She got a little left, but it's not bad over there.
It's not bad over there at all.
It's just as good.
She didn't have very good footing whenever she got down there, and I'm not sure if they ruled it as an unsafe lie because she was on a very awkward spot of that hill, but I threw my vulture right there. It handled the headwind really, really well.
Oh, yeah, we had such a hard headwind on that hole.
It was pumping this morning, way more than I thought it would have been.
Yeah, I had to opt out of throwing my chest pass and go up to a Ballista Pro because that headwind was so strong.
Yeah, I wanted to throw my Undertaker off the tee, but I knew that vulture would just be perfect. I was really happy with that shot with my heat. I had a look at 3, but it was a long one.
Yeah, you really have to kind of bite off a lot on your drive and on your upshot to really...
The toboggan is so demanding like that. Almost every single hole is that way.
Oh, Sims 3 look. She's very smooth.
Very smooth. And she played that hole so well. She's going to have an easy 4. Yeah, the toboggan is a very demanding course from the women's and men's tees. But it's so much fun.
Yeah, I like the women's tees.
Oh, I was so bummed out about that one. I let my little nerves get to me. These first handful of holes, I did that.
Yeah, it's always the first couple.
But it's okay. In there.
There we go. Sarah's tapping.
Yeah, it was pretty chilly this morning, too.
It was beautiful today.
It was so nice.
Way better than a couple of days ago. We got lucky.
Yeah, I felt really blessed to be able to wear a sweater in the morning time instead of, 110 in the morning. Oh, yeah.
All right, we're coming up on hole 4 now. It's a 508-foot par 4. And the tee shot I felt was kind of difficult because I didn't think there was really a place you could land that gave yourself like a clear upshot.
It's a par 4 and it plays as one because it's almost like no matter what you do, you want to set yourself up in the middle to just throw it through the gap and then throw it up the hill.
Yeah, during practice, I thought maybe I could follow that line of trees and land up to the left side and like have a straight shot at it, and that's not how it worked.
I tried the same thing.
It's way too pinched off over there.
I ended up just throwing a buzz, keep it right in the middle.
Shot.
Thank you very much. I was really happy with that. So happy with that. I'm amazed with how much power she gets from being on her knee like that. She threw that really far and really well. I really loved Sarah's play right there. She was a little bit further up than me, and her choice to go around the trees, that was just a really great one.
Yeah, I like that line for like a song.
Yeah, because I tried to go through and I pulled mine too far left and ended up with no shot.
Right. Up on that right side right there isn't the worst place to be.
No, it's not. But being over there in the bushes in the right, I found that during practice, and you don't want to be over there, girl.
I tried to just throw it to where the trees are and kind of finesse and upshot up that hill, but it's so tough with that low ceiling.
Definitely.
It's just a hard hole to get a birdie on. You have to work
really
hard
is.
for it.
It really is. Yeah, like I said, I threw mine way too far left. I had no shot, and so I just had to pitch out and take my medicine.
Yeah. Nice little softy, though.
Thank you. I've been working on my fan grips.
They're looking good.
Thank you.
There's that drop off behind the basket, too, so
yeah,
definitely don't want to, like, overthrow your upshot.
For sure.
So a nice little, like, nose up fluff shot like that is perfect.
I love those little fluffy shots. Oh, I did that too this round. Know the feeling, girl.
Better high than low, though.
Yeah, definitely. Always better high than low. I just had so much fun, and I felt like we kept such a great pace throughout the course.
Oh, yeah. No backups, no nothing crazy.
It was so delightful.
Perfect weather.
And on all the walks, I had plenty of time to eat my snacks.
Also, is Krystal the only par now? Oh.
This is a really neat hole. It's a pretty tough angle to get up there on top of that hill.
Yeah, it's a real tight sidearm shot. It's that pine tree on the left and that little skinny naked tree on the right.
Yeah, my sidearm's a little bit too wide to use on this shot, so I opted for throwing a glide, and it made the turn just how I needed it to. I wish I would have threw it a little higher, but I could always do that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good place to be, though.
Sarah's was in like prime time real estate. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I don't have the control with my sidearm yet to like hit a gap like that, like Sarah did.
Your sidearm's getting so good, though.
I'm trying.
Yep, for a 300-foot par 3, it plays like a little bit more because that hill, it's pretty intense, and if you don't put it in a good spot, it's struggle city.
Yeah, there are a lot of trees up there.
Oh, thought she had that one. I was so excited that went in there. It danced right down all of the chains.
We had like a dead center split out on our card.
Oh, no.
All the way down the hill, yeah.
I didn't see any spit outs today.
Good. We only saw the one.
Oh, yeah.
It's really hard to birdie this hole. That's what I wanted to do, but even throwing a good drive, it's really hard to do.
I sat there and tried every possible drive that I could throw to get it all the way up in there, to even have like a jump putt, and didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Decided to play for the par.
I'm happy if I'm able to turn my disc over and keep it on top of that hill over there.
Yes, yeah. Me too. Me too. I just want it on the hill over there. Up. Yeah.
6. What are you throwing here?
A glide.
Glide?
I did it during practice, and it flipped a little more than it does right here. Yeah, it was in an amazing spot during practice, like right in the middle.
Yeah. I threw my Maverick.
Maverick.
I mean, the best possible place to be is up there to the right of that tree, like on top of the hill where the flat ground is. And it's difficult to get that shot because all those branches are...
It really is, and I felt like there was a magnet pulling all of our discs to that left-hand corner because every single one of us threw our disc over there. You know, I tried to just lay up, and I ended up not throwing it hard enough, and it stayed a little bit more left than I wanted.
Where Sarah just landed. It's tough off the fairway on this hole.
It is. That's like, all you want to do is keep it in the middle.
Yeah, and everything plays to the left because of that angle of the hill.
It does. That side just sucks the discs down in them.
Yeah, one of the many holes where you're just throwing placement shots, really, rather than being aggressive.
I really like that on these courses, to where you have to, you know, really work hard for every par that you get and every birdie that you get. Like, you worked for that birdie. You go, girl. Oh, yeah.
That was a long putt.
It was. I hit that tree on my shot.
Was that for 3? Good bit.
No, that was a putt for 4. Yeah, because this is one of the ones that I did not play as well as I wanted to. That was a great putt by Krystal.
I like all the greens.
The greens were fantastic, and they had spotters on any hole that you could possibly need a spotter.
So
there
many
was
spotters.
one.
It was fantastic. I cannot imagine playing this without spotters. We would have taken forever.
Oh yeah, I felt so blessed to have those guys. They even, if it wasn't in like a super hard spot to find, they would still go over there and put a flag near it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is hole 7. It's 363, but it plays a lot longer than that, in my opinion. It's just a long uphill turnover shot or a sidearm shot if you have it.
Yeah, the sidearm is prime time on this one, but it's really easy to throw it a little bit harder than you expect and get into the nasty stuff on the left. And those bushes look small, but they're like as big as me.
That tree, that pine tree right in the middle plays where my disc turns over in the air. So a lot of drives were ending up like under or around that tree because it's just in the way.
Yeah, this hill is a lot steeper than it looks too. This was the 10th hardest hole on the course. Most of the ladies got it in 3.
Oh, that was good.
Going. All of these greens are just gorgeous, like you said before. They're really nice. Great putt, Sarah.
Nice.
Dun 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 dun.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one. I was so happy to get to Michigan because Birdie Bags, my sponsor, sent my new shipment of birdie bags in, and he sent me some old school ones that are super filled, and so it was like amazing to have on the course today.
Yeah, absolutely. I was happy to have a birdie bag 2 days ago when it was so hot.
Oh my gosh. Whenever it was hot like that, I felt like I would dry my hand, and then by the time I was on the tee box about to throw, it was already soaked. But those were on days I didn't have my birdie bags because I ran out. But I'm so happy you sent me more. Yep. This one is hole 8. It's a 462-foot par 3. The play is really to throw it up over these trees on a big hyzer line and let it dive in. But I didn't throw it hard enough that time, and so it started hyzering a little early into the trees.
That's really the best possible play on that hole, but it's hard to do.
It really is hard to get your disc.
You have to have a big arm, and you have to have the right disc.
Over it. Yeah.
I tried that shot. I threw my world, and it worked out perfectly fine in practice, but of course the wind was kicking, so it just kept dropping it into those trees.
Same thing with me, and I didn't commit all the way to the shot. I don't know why I didn't.
Ooh, tough spot.
It is a tough spot, but she made a really good out from there.
Yeah. That looked really good.
Definitely. Yeah, this hole is really neat. It has a bunch of guardian trees right before you get it up to the basket. So, but it gives you a lot of different options to choose which trees you want to go through to get it up there on that green. I think that's what's awesome about this course all the way around is every hole you have so many different options.
Yeah.
You could throw sidearm, backhand, you could throw this line or that line, and you know, that makes for a really interesting disc golf.
Yeah. It's like even down pretty well.
Yep.
Perfectly balanced.
It's fun to watch all the different choices that we make out there.
I had a couple of sidearm heavy people playing with me, and it's really cool to see all the different lines and ways they hit the holes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite parts about this is, you know, learning by watching all my friends do cool stuff too. Yeah, my Big Z Buzz flew through that gap so amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more from that upshot. 425-foot par 3 for hole 9.
It's one of those holes where you throw super hard, and you're like, wow, that didn't go where I thought it was going to go.
I got a really big lift from the wind, and then it just shot it right back down. It was like, hey, look, this is great. Just kidding.
I tried to do what she did right there and just land something right in that area and had just a little easy upshot.
That's what I wanted to do too. Krystal really executed that shot.
Yeah.
And that was a gorgeous upshot. Those are some really low-hanging branches right there. And for her to get it all the way up there by the basket, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot there, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Sidearm scoop shot. Get in there. Oh. Yeah. Those hills slope. Like the basket's kind of raised on top of a hill, and then the slopes really make those comeback putts difficult.
Yeah. Oh, great putt.
Thank you very much.
Very
I was
great
so
putt
happy
for
to throw
par.
that one in there.
Nice.
Because if you notice, my upshot took like a very tiny local route.
Yeah.
It was not the cleanest upshot you could have
But
had.
you saved your par.
And I saved it, and I'm so happy. And there it is. Hole 9.
Gonna clean up.
That hole averaged .68 over par.
Nice. You only 3 on that hole.
Thank you.
Impressive.